Sharkno56 here back with another video. And I will be talking about a controversial event that will be happening soon relating to the popular kids network Nickelodeon. So we already know the Skydance and Paramount Skydance or whatever module be finishing soon. And I've heard after the module, popular cable networks like MTV and Nickelodeon will be no longer the company's priority and looking for spinning them off or selling them. This is not that surprising because cable television has been already dead since the mid-2010s or late 2010s or whatever, and people go for streaming instead. After hearing this, I want to be honest, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care about Nickelodeon's fate after the merger because for reasons that I will be getting now. So, since the beginning of the 90s or whatever, to nowadays, as a company as a whole, it's pretty awful. Although the 90s decade has been the best time for Nickelodeon when it comes to the content, but when it comes to the lack of marketing of their Nicktoons, that is not SpongeBob and the Loud House, and not protecting their kid actors from sexual predators like Dan Snyder for their live-action programming, which gives the network wasted potential. Hell, even the animation side of Nickelodeon has a healthy work condition than the live action side. Man, Nick, are you really serious? You have a healthy work condition in your animation department and that get less recognition than the live action side? Despite your harsh production of your sitcoms? Wow, how petty you are, Nick. Some people can argue SpongeBob SquarePants to be the one who caused Nickelodeon to care less about their Nicktoons. However, the true blame goes to Nickelodeon themselves. Because the executives of Nickelodeon think SpongeBob ranks higher views than its other Nicktoons, which causes Nick to care more about SpongeBob than other Nicktoons. In the formative years of SpongeBob was a classic, until Nick decided to milk the show. But I would say Nickelodeon marketing more of their live action shows than their Nicktoons is more warso than Nickelodeon marketing SpongeBob more than their other Nicktoons. I know Nickelodeon fans that are a fan of iCarly and Drake and Josh are going to be offended by this. I'm not trying to blame the live action shows themselves for the cause of their deny of their Nicktoons, but I am just so upset on how less recognition shows from the network has a healthier production and the shows that get more recognition by the network that has a horrible production, which made more money than SpongeBob. Hell, even Nicktoons is more of a major component to the brand than their live action shows, because they help revolutionize TV animation in the 90s, which gives Nickelodeon its legacy. And you're shattering it by not protecting your kids' actors for your live action shows? Is that the way it goes? I don't care about the network's fate after the merger, cause I lost faith on Nick due to the harsh treatments of their Nicktoons and their kid actors. Even if Nickelodeon fixes those problems, I don't really care, because Nick has wasted its time. But despite this, I won't let that affect my perspective on the shows that Nickelodeon created, because easily I can separate the art from the artist. I know separating the art from the artist is subjective to some people, but that's your call if you can do it. If there are people that are gonna make petition to save the network from the merger, I would advise you to not do it and just move on with your life. Because Nickelodeon would never listen. Even if Nick fixed this problem already, it is too late. I guess this merger is some kind of punishment for the stuff that Nick has wasted. And also lastly, don't waste your energy on worrying about a TV network going bankrupt that's not under your control. Rather, worry about the things that's really important in your real life. Like work, family, expensive, real life stuff. So that's my thoughts of Nickelodeon's fate after the merger. I have to get this out of my system, and I will see you in a later video.